chef, you're feeding the kids and yours, and so on and so on. And therefore now, because we have the farmer who's planting the crops, who's doing this, we become less and less codependent of the world. And we are getting fulfillment because we are productive in our small village. We are isolating ourselves from the stress, this hustle and bustle that happens, and no one gets to say, but the time you are tired or you say, I want to take a break, you don't have to worry about what's sitting in your bank account. You can just say, I need to take a break, which I think everybody needs. I think everyone is working because they're looking at the zeros and the commas in their bank account. And that is the only indicator or dashboard in their life that's
of how well they're
them,
doing.
how well they're doing.
Right.
Which is the most insane way of thinking about it. So I get to experience these when I go to the homestead, the rural, and everything that I am in the rural, I can see how it becomes
null and void. Nobody cares.
Like
for
even if you came here, you hiked all the way here. You are here. We are happy to see you.
We are one and the other.
And we will take care of you just the same. And I'm like, oh, this for me is, I get the thought of, oh, when I retire, I'm coming here.
Okay, right. If I can catch you off there.
All right, go ahead.
First thing,
Yeah.
I'm 25.
Okay.
Everything about me is superficial and materialistic. Right?
Yes.
I like those girls. I like those cars. I like those clothes. I drink Hennessy.
I like how we're cycling back to the girls.
I drink Hennessy with my Red Bull.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Right? Secondly, I don't have a homestead. So this is why my perspective on this makes no sense. Because I don't know what it feels like to, from the 1st of December, I drive somewhere.
Yeah.
And then the car parks and I walk around the rest of the time until the 14th of Jan, when life must carry on again. Right?
Yes.
But from my perspective, there's no perfect system. So as much as you say, I'd like to retire there, you say it because you're there maybe 2 months.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
A 2-month stretch, and then the 10 months you're back at the hustle and bustle. So that slow-paced life is nice because you want that relief. But then again, winners get breaks. So you do not have the opportunity to take a break until you win. No. It's simple, right?
Yeah.
You set goals for yourself.
Yeah.
From a young age, it's been installed in us. I know if I wanted something at home,
No, that's
my dad
true.
would say, okay, let's look at your report card. Let's see what test you're going to write. If you can score this on this test, I will get you that. Right?
Yeah.
So now you fall into the system of, no man, I want those shoes. Those shoes cost 2 point something. My dad said, if I get 70% on this English test, I get those shoes.
Yeah.
Now I walk in the house with 68%.
Yes.
Now we're negotiating.
Yes.
They're like, yeah, you can't get those, but you did well still, so you can get that. And you start to learn certain trends at a young age. So by the time I'm 24, and we had this discussion as well,
Yeah.
I'm up and coming. Let's call it that, right?
Yes.
I need to set goals for myself because I have 2 younger sisters at home. Not that they depend on me, but I'd like to play a part in their life, right? So that one day, Tabo's son doesn't come in with KFC and she's moved. It's a mountain, right? You don't want those situations to occur. And if we're speaking honestly, guys, we have enough issues with our women. Do you guys remember, maybe it must have been 10 years back or so, when they used to drug girls, they kidnap them in the cassis, get them hooked on drugs, and then they do prostitution through these things. Because, guys, wait, when we're discussing today, a lot of them, they are putting themselves in the front line in the sense of...
They don't have to be drugged.
They don't have to be drugged. Guys, you walk in a club, I have those conversations with people often.
Are you victim blaming?
I'm not victim blaming. Yeah, because really, you take a girl home today, and very, you thought it was love, and then tomorrow morning she hands you a bill,
Yeah.
and you don't have 10,000 rand, right? And then she says, well, make a plan. And she phones 10-111 already. While you are making the plan. Now you must phone all of us. Please can I borrow 2.5? And the last
Is this a reality though? Like, is this a reality?
My brother, when I go grooving in certain places,
Yeah.
I don't approach girls, I'm good looking, you're good looking. I don't take that anymore. In my mind, I'm not good looking enough.
Okay.
I'm not good looking enough for you to forego your business deal. Right? I'm not slick enough, so the approach has to be, are you working?
Why are you legitimizing them?
How much does it cost? Right? Let's open up these conversations from the get-go. Because there's a lot of men in prison.
Easier. Start this transaction on a good note.
Right? Let us know
So
that's
I
your
don't
business deal.
understand. Like, I think I've come up with it sounds very cultish, my idea, right? But I think it works. Why would you see?
Okay,
It just
wait. You were speaking about the businessmen. So why would the businessmen let you guys walk away to the mountains?
And sing Kumbaya.
How are you gonna eat when you guys go?
Also,
That will let you go.
they'll figure out how to keep
I
you.
think okay. So I'm entertaining this idea of we're doing life wrong.
We're doing it backwards.
Yeah, we're doing it back.
Because you work hard to end up taking a break for 10 years.
Yeah. And
Guys, I'm going to say it again. Make the money now. Right? You're how old?
yeah.
Right? You're how old now?
I'm 39 now.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
You have, conservatively, 6 more years. And hear me well. No.
6 more years.
I don't mean...
It's true.
No, I don't mean for life. I don't mean
Okay.
for life. You have 6 more years
Okay.
to make all the money you can possibly hold on to.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And then do you know what you do? Hak Freestad too. You go back to your rural areas.
Yeah.
And now you have money in an account. And you develop in the rural areas. You
Yeah.
create Zweli's village. Right?
Yeah.
You build a clinic, put up a good school, you build these fancy houses. Because what you're describing to me is taking the niceness of Joburg, but leaving out the hustle and bustle, the stresses, the isolation. So now you have a community who's happy.
Yeah, but I don't wanna. I'm not in my idea. I don't want to replicate Joburg.
Okay.
I don't want it. I'm saying the homestead as it is currently
Is good enough.
it's working.
But you
it's
need good
when,
schools.
It's when us Joburgers actually go back and you're like, oh, flip, I'm gonna bring that
I don't think that's
Stain
the
City.
Nah, let me
Yeah,
let
but
me
that's
stop
what
you
we're
there.
doing currently.
No, let me stop you there. You take your children, suck and pack to the
Yes.
villages currently,
Yes.
right? They still need education. You have an education, right?
Yeah.
You
But
haven't-
I
yeah.
don't. I had an education.
You see the thinking on it took a
Yes.
bit long, but
Listen, it's because the whole thing that I'm calling a bad charade
The whole
is
system.
linked to education.
Right.
Yeah, so it doesn't stop at just with the vocation, even the education elementary, like you say.
so why don't you homeschool your children now? Why don't you take what you have at your disposal currently?
Your own house.
Right? You create Zweli's village in the house.
So now, without sounding like an evangelist, I am recruiting because they can't go to school by themselves. It starts with the community.
Yes.
So I'm going to recruit yourself,
My
and I need
children,
someone who's good.
your
Yes,
children,
exactly.
and then
we can have some codependencies.
You know what I like about capitalism?
Yeah.
It finds a way.
It does.
Right? You build this perfect
Yeah.
fantasy world. You take years and years develop it.
Yeah.
Not capitalism says. That place is very exclusive. It's an estate. Right? The schools are good there. It's a well-fed community, right? They have their own hospital. That's the next thing. This is how much we are charging per household. And that's what I love about capitalism. You, somewhere, will fall over and start thinking.
Yeah, that's
The people who come after you, what are they gonna
topple
do?
the government to achieve this.
No, you need to topple the world. Capitalism
No.
is an
so
international
capitalism
thing, global.
uses government to say we're gonna charge these people a levy. Because why do you need to charge to live here? We don't want to be charged. Like this idea of you don't own land as if we come from Mars. It's stupid. It's a very, very stupid idea. I can't be born into this world, and from the day I'm born, I have to pay a subscription to live in this world.
That's capitalism. It's winning.
Yes.
It's winning.
And it's enforced by so-called democracies, because people say, oh no, we voted for this, now we charge taxes, property taxes. And you're like, where else was I supposed to live? No, you're paying this to be protected and whatnot. In the same societies where we don't feel safe.
Yeah, we don't feel safe because our cousins are running around with guns, trying to impress girls and buy spiky shoes. It always boils down to the girls.
And so, do you see the lie?
No, I don't. But, and hear me well.
Yeah.
Capitalism always wins. You may not like it, but somewhere you start thinking, and somebody finds a book on the rules and regulations of capitalism.
Yeah.
And they say, this thing's really started. Is horse shit for us.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you know what they do? Your children take over Zweli's village and they come to them with a nice piece of paper and say, guys, here's the zeros. You know what you could do with these zeros?
Lee, you just killed my dream.
Because that's what you see, a dream.
And I think this is how
Capitalism
this
wins.
is how colonization actually did. Right? We saw it as like these big ships, and we're like, oh, who can stand against them? Let's join them. Look now, 200 years later.
The Zulu people tried to stand against them, right? The Afrikaners tried to stand against them. And if you look at real history, the English lost many times.
The victors always tell their story.
The English lost many, many times in those wars.
Did they though?
They did, and they left. They left they came back.
You know what a win looks like to me.
What?
It looks like Burkina Faso. That's what a win looks like.
Burkina Faso is a win now. because Zweli got tired.
Yeah.
Zweli didn't even go and recruit. Zweli just went straight to the top and said, hey, chief, take it or leave it. This is the game. Right? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're trying to recruit people. If you find that to be a win, you know where they sell guns, Akir. You know the hostels.
Yeah.
You go and fetch the gun. Mm-hmm. You go and wait outside of Union Building. Mm-hmm. Wait for those blue lights. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
If you really find something like that to be a win, take the initiative and do it yourself. Me personally, I like capitalism. I like money. I like materialistic things. And I'll say again, maybe it's because I'm young. But I like those girls. Right? I like those cars. I like the nightlife. In fact, I like telling people that I drive a Beamer. It's something I really do enjoy. You know why? Because I worked for it. It's mine. It's not that daddy walked in one day and said, hey, you know what? Here's something for you. Go and tell them you worked for it.
Yeah.
You can find me at work. I work. You can find me, I'm on the phone. My brother, I need 1, 2, 3. Okay, sure. Give me 5 minutes. Now I'm phoning. What you'll find most days, I'm phoning halfway across the country for something I know nothing about. Absolutely nothing about. But Zweli said there's a 5,000 rand in it for me if I can make it happen. And what?
As I'm listening to this, I'm like, oh, it must be hard to be an activist in this world.
Right.
I'm competing with flashy cars and beautiful looking girls.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, I know doing that.
Okay, now I'm recruiting hot girls. It's not me presenting this idea.
And wait.
I'm going to get some hot
There
girls
we go.
to sit here and present this idea.
Sales is sex. In the sense, no. Let's be honest, as our jitas, guys, that's flesh. This thing is weak. Go read the Bible. The flesh is weak. And mine, it knows where the limits are, right? If you walk into stores, these fancy stores, go and buy clothes. Look by the door who greets you.
But then that leads to the 10,000 rand
bill
at the end of the following day.
God willing, 100,000. God willing, I serve a loving God. Right?
Okay. So let's come back. I think you've almost killed my idea. It's really hanging on a string, all because my sales pitch was not a hot female.
Really? Why would I buy anything from you?
I will concede that. Yeah? But also, then I'm asking myself, when we are experiencing so-called loneliness and a sense of, and you hear it especially from people like you say who have made it and probably lost it again, and now they they come to that realization of, even when I was making it, I was still pursuing more, and it's like this unfulfillment continued. And now that I'm back home, I'm regrouping, re-strategizing. Like even in that moment, you then find yourself almost like belonging to people who are starting off, and then instead of saying, guys, I've been up the ladder, it doesn't end well. Everyone doubles down and they actually say, I'm gonna work myself back there. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, so we never learn.
No, wait. It's not that we never learn. I'm gonna say it again.
Okay.
The lifestyle is just too enjoyable. It's really, hear me well, right?
Yeah.
Zweli, you lose everything today.
Okay.
What do your children eat? Where do they go to school? If you're not gonna think for yourself, right? While you find yourself here in Joburg, if you fall down the corporate ladder, you hit the glass ceiling, and instead of breaking through, you get hit unconscious. What happens to your family? They still have to carry on. Time waits for no man, and the world does not stand still because you are crying in a corner.
You sound like an insurance policy like a salesperson.
I am a salesperson.
Yeah, and I'm saying 100 of the time, I think that's what all these things where you look into the material world, you look into the consumerism. It's all based on that fear mongering. And what I've noticed, and I'll ask a simple question. It might not be totally related, but for me, it bears some reference. The happiest moment in my life, like where I was like, oh, life was childhood. And chances are, what's that?
You haven't been around some of these girls.
I was. They liked me for me, I didn't have to display anything. I didn't have to throw money. They just liked me for me. It was only when I became an adult where now it's like, oh, you didn't actually come for me.
No, they didn't like you.
And then I'm like, oh, so you didn't even like the conversation we had. Remember we were talking about these things? But anyway, I think when you're an adult, you question the relationships you find yourself. Is this a genuine relationship? Is this person here because of they're interested in me? Or they're here because there's a conveniency that comes with it?
You don't find the world to be transactional. No, let's have a real discussion. I can love you, you can love me. But what do we eat with love? Right? I always have this conversation when I speak to girls. I know what you bring to the table. Right? It's you. You're the table. Right?
Okay.
But what's on your table? Hey guys, come with your comrade uncle to the table. Come with your uncle who owns mines to the table. Come with your uncle who owns logistics companies.
So
bring something. Now I'm going to bring, don't worry, I'm going to bring something.
Okay, let me ask this. She's beautiful as per your spec. But she doesn't have the uncle, the everything, and etc.
So one night, maybe 2 weeks at best.
Fair game. You see, Zweli, this is one of the reasons when I was young.
Yeah.
I figured because I have dreams and I know where I want to go, I knew that I would feel the way you feel. So I decided, while I have nothing, let me get this girl who has nothing and I have nothing.
Playing house.
We're together. Because I already know. On my side, I know where we're going. You don't know, we'll get there. But right now, I know for sure it is genuine because it was a thing from nothing.
Exactly.
The moment you finish matric, forget that. From this point, it's insecurities and loneliness. That's just how it is.
Okay,
if you don't get a high school sweetheart, anyone else after that you'll doubt, and you'll always doubt.
And it's going to be transactional somewhere along the line.
Yeah, and as you are in relationships, you'll also sleep with other people's girls. So that will add on to your own insecurities that are caused by even you. So by the time you meet your wife, you're like, what if though?
think our biggest issue, right,
Yeah.
as Abojitas, we're willing to bring the whole table and say, please come sit with me. Because you're so alone, right?
Yeah,
You bring the table as it is. There's food on the table. Not only you bring the table, there's food on the table. When she comes, she doesn't even bring a chair. Now you must go and run there outside fast and bring a chair for her, right? Here's where my counter comes in. I'm going to say something very controversial.
Oh, you think now you say something controversial? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is Lee. And he's about to say something controversial.
Right.
Brace yourself.
And this is not racial whatsoever. This is just
No, go
what
ahead.
I've experienced.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it might be wrong, it might be right. But
Okay.
I'm colored. I don't date colored girls often. I have, but I don't. I don't need your family members who are shooting each other. I have my own. Right? Right? Bring something I need. Nami, I'm going to bring something you need.
Okay.
If you want protection when you're going somewhere, I can phone somebody.
Yeah,
right?
yes,
Your
yes.
car gets stolen. We can work around these things. Put our ears to the street. But what good is it? You phone somebody, I phone somebody, and somewhere along the line, they're cousins also. I can't do it. I'll say the kind. I dated a girl once, and we had conversations of marriage, me and her. And off the basis of those conversations, I was offered logistic contracts. Since that day, I realized, hey guys, put money down on the table. Let's discuss this thing properly, right? So now, me and you, we are dating. It's fine. I love you. You love me. You're beautiful. I'm willing to give you a child. Life can carry on, right? But the day of our wedding, when I come, I bring the cows. We get thrown with the bile. What is your uncle going to do for us now? Right? Because me also, I want to can say if somebody on your side needs something, I want to know that I have a network or I have family members that I can reach out to.
Yeah.
And say, hey guys, do you know anybody with trucks that aren't being used?
Yeah.
There's a contract that came up, the rates are good. I just don't have trucks. And what you'll find is it's not even my contract. It's my wife's brother's contract. He's trying to find his feet, Zama. I need that same energy from my partner. Sure. And it goes back to what the gentleman says, right? We start with nothing.
Yeah.
So, Nami, I know where I want to go. I hope you are willing to come with me. But I don't want to drag you along. Walk this road with me. Hold my hand. We're both going to walk. Somewhere you're going to get tired, somewhere I'm going to get tired.
Yes.
But let us walk together. It can't be a thing of I'm carrying dead weight, because then I'll never end up where I need to be.
So let me ask this: is your? I've got two questions. The other one is actually not for you; it's for Kiara. So, when you look at a relationship, and I think when we start like high school relationship, it seemed about us, like you were genuinely interested in me. Is that not valued as an adult? Do you see? Because you can get it. I mean, I think there's a lot of what he's saying actually works, right? Where our livelihood comes from us bringing in resources into this relationship, and great. And then say, like you're saying, you probably, God forbid, run out of opportunities. Now she's taking the helm, and
She needs to play a part.
She needs to play a part, and vice versa. Is that the determiner of this is a partner I want to be with, or is it this person actually genuinely cares about me, looks after me, but might not have the uncle who can bring in who we can call when we're in time of need?
I'll say this, right? And it starts with the original question about the high school relationship.
Yes.
The high school relationship is a beautiful thing. And as the gentleman says, pray to God that you marry that girl, right? Because you start off both being dependent on other people.
Yes,
So,
yes,
Kore,
yes,
it's
yes,
not my money we're spending. It's
Yeah.
not your money we're spending.
Yeah.
It's our parents, our family's money we're spending. Right?
Correct.
The day you start working, you realize how difficult it is to make that money. Now, you're making this money. You're working, your wife's working. But your money must take care of everything. Her money, it's her money. Your money, it must pay for the mortgage, must pay for the car, must pay school fees. When she needs spending, it's your money. When she wants to go and buy things, it's your money. Somewhere along the line, you're going to go, but you're not playing a part in this relationship. Pella, am I paying you to be here? Or are we partners in this thing? For me, I find what works is we sit down and we have a genuine conversation. I don't want to look into your finances. And I don't think you should look into my finances either. But we draw up a budget to say, okay,
What are we willing to put in the kitty?
yeah, what are we willing to put into the kitty, right? And sometimes the way glass ceilings work, you don't break them. So what you'll find is he finds himself at a higher position than his wife. So of course you have to assume more responsibilities financially. She needs to come in on some other parts as well. But what I find a lot of the time, guys are marrying women who are contributing next to nothing but good looks. Good looks, I look in the mirror, I see good looks. I don't need it there outside. The issue is, once we leave that high school thing, it's gone, it's done. I still want somebody who genuinely cares for me, and I want to genuinely care for someone. I do. Pella, it's cold. You don't want to lay alone. Right?
So do you value that?
I do value it. But
Beyond the good looks?
beyond the good looks,
Yeah.
someone who cares for me.
No, somebody who's going to keep you warm, as you say.
Hey guys, they must match up. Hey guys, they must match up. I don't want to wake up in the morning thinking twice.
Okay.
Right? You can smile at the person you're laying next to.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, if we're going to look at it from a perspective of I need to survive, you need to survive,
Yeah.
sometimes it's important that you do what's best for you. And if that means living the love of your life, it's best for you guys. Love comes and goes.
Yeah, and I get that it's substantiated what you're saying, right? And also substantiated because you are looking out for yourself, right? And there's this self-preservation that in all your responses is you are looking out for you. Whereas I also think that there is another conversation where if we're looking out for each other, there's less strain on you being concerned about self.
But then that boils back to the partnership conversation.
No, I get you.
Right.
I'm trying to take it to the community.
Leave the community. If I'm trying to be an invoice boy.
Because she can't be all of that. She can't be hot, have money, have connections, put up with you.
You haven't seen them here outside. Your age is showing.
No. Listen.
They come out all shapes and colors.
I'm saying
With
the
money.
X factor, she's got it all going on.
You have to sacrifice.
It's
something,
a unicorn, right?
Right. I hear what you're saying.
Okay,
Those
so,
5 things, something needs to
All right.
be gone.
So now, all I'm saying is the reason why you will look all of those things, they speak to you. And it's all about self-preservation. Like, when I'm doing this, you need to be helping me towards this and whatnot. And that I call a partnership. And that's because we're dependent, the partners are dependent on each other.
And we trust each other fully.
Of course. The partnership to work, there needs to be trust. But that's because we live in a world where it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
And that world is what's killing relationships. The reason why I think young men tend to take longer to get into relationships is because of this checklist.
We had this conversation in the gym also.
Yeah.
It's, guys, right. There's a checklist. I do agree. But we can also agree that sometimes you sort of let certain things slide.
Okay.
You're not looking for the 10 out of 10 as much as the 10 out of 10 is Zweli's Village. It's a fantasy. It's never there, right? There's something you're going to nitpick at.
Yeah.
But I had this conversation with somebody as well. Younger men are not getting into relationships as easily or as soon as they'd hope. Because let's be honest, guys, you don't want to be by yourself. It's lonely. Pella, I only have my sister to speak to. Good news, bad news, I must phone her.
Yeah.
What carries on?
Yeah. Oh yeah, now you reminded me of the next question I wanted to ask her.
Don't worry. But at the same time, what am I offering you right now?
Yeah.
Because we live in a world where we still do need to survive. It boils back to that resources conversation.
Yeah.
Me as a 24-year-old, trying to make it in life, trying to establish myself.
Yeah.
I can't try and establish myself. You come from a household where things are catered for you, right?
Yeah.
I can't take you out of your father's household, bring you to my struggles where we are going to fight. Unless you're consensual about it, it's a different thing, right?
Yeah.
But then you need to make peace with the fact that you're going to sacrifice a lifestyle to come and build with me. A lot of men are afraid to ask that question because of the answer. It's not that we are not asking it. We're thinking beforehand to say, hey, this one, she loves this lifestyle. If I'm going to approach her, can I maintain that lifestyle? And before asking her, are you willing to sacrifice this lifestyle for me? You just walk on.
I think I think this is why I feel capitalism has ruined how we engage with each other as people, because you have these premeditated notions of, I need to be perfect. And I'll tell you, he's been in a relationship for over 10 years. I don't think a relationship starts at perfect.
No.
And I think the relationships that tend to start at perfect, they feel fake.
Because there is no perfect. There's flaws, there's
right?
right?
Yes. And so I'll never give relationships advice. Not me. But I'll say this. If you are with a person and they don't know your struggle and they only know your triumphs, walk away. Because the only thing it does, it builds resentment also in you. To say, this person will never accept me for who I am. But it's all in your head. But if you go with, this is who I am, I've seen how relationships tend to go better. And the worst thing is, yes, they walk away. That's the worst thing.
Right?
And people are living in a life where they fear showing that card. And now, guess what? People start to live and leverage a lifestyle to almost like display
something
to say, I've got something going on.
Yeah.
And chances are it's rushing your life, because life doesn't naturally progress like that. It has its ebbs and flows.
Right?
You understand? So now you're only going to talk to this girl when you are up. When you're down, you disappear.
Yeah, really. I need to regroup,
you're
guys.
setting yourself up for failure, because guess what? You are exactly. And
but here's my counter, and then you can ask her your question,
Yeah.
and then we can sort of keep it going. But
is she close to? Is she going to be close to a mic? Oh,
okay. Here's the thing. When you're married, right?
Yeah.
Right? When you met your wife,
Yeah.
when you guys first went on dates,
Uh-huh.
you dressed well, right? You
Yeah,
got your
yeah,
hair cut. She needs to see you in this sort of light. You
Guys, that was the normal me. That was me on a Tuesday.
There's those mornings where the beard isn't shaved. Pella, there's one hair that's growing here. You don't know where it comes from, right? And that's how she views you now.
Yeah.
Because there's those weird Sundays when nothing's going on. And everybody just stays in their pajamas. And you also sometimes, I'm sure you look at it and go, right?
Yes.
Because you are at that stage now where all the floors are open. She's not afraid to take off her shoes and show that one toe. Right?
Yeah.
But in the beginning, there needs to be some sort of attraction. There needs to be something that calls her and calls you. And I think maybe where the cutoff is when you take that attraction away to say, look, this is me, warts and all. This is me when I don't have money. We're going to sit and eat dry bread with water. But next week, something could shake.
Yeah.
Right? But that comes in 3-4 months down the line.
Okay,
You
no,
get
fair
what I'm
enough, fair
saying?
enough.
It does come in.
No.
Hey,
Fair
Ndoda.
enough.
Hey.
Fair enough.
Guys,
Ne?
at least
But-
let her think something's going on before.
Yeah. I accept that, and I think that is a natural progression. But I've also seen Hori. Oh, Ash, where's your chick? Ah, man, I'm down this month. Can't even call her.
Asa.
You get those.
You get those chicks.
Okay.
Right?
And we see this relationship turning out in the Madlanga Commission.
Yeah, but Pella, they've been paying for it. A guy who says, I'm down this month, it's different, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I'll approach you. We'll go on a few dates and I'll splurge. Pella, I don't know how I'm going to make it this month, but I'll splurge.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Down the line, I'll sit down with you and say, hey, Chief, it was a facade. This is the real situation.
Yeah.
ahead."
At some point,
Right?
that needs to be like
The
open your
guys
card.
who will say, I'm down and out this month, I can't even call her. Can I tell you what's happening? Huh? There's some older gentleman somewhere who's been calling her because he's not down and out. Right? No. You cannot be in a relationship and not speak to your chick for a month.
Yeah, because you're
somebody's rocking
experiencing a drought.
the coins out of her. you get what I'm saying? That's not a relationship, guys. We sleep together.
And I think this is why I'm then saying the people are taking too long to get into a relationship because they are waiting for them to be able to afford a relationship.
Hey, guys.
And I think we are training each other as like both sexes. We are training each other to say, oh, I'm only acceptable or I'm only deserving when my bank account, indicates a certain value. When it doesn't, I don't belong here. And psychologically, what are you doing? You're denying yourself
Happiness.
your true self.
But you guys are not being fair to us. Like, this is Shimani, that is all men. Like, someone who's trying to get a girl with money, is Shimani, that guy doesn't know what.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to rock
Yeah,
really.
he doesn't know the game.
He's
And
not a rocker.
That's not the majority of men. So, if you can't even keep a conversation with a girl for at least show a part of yourself that she can like,
Make her
maybe you
laugh.
are funny, maybe something,
Yeah.
then let go, because someone else will do that.
And they're gonna do it for free.
And they're gonna
Mind
do it
you.
for free.
Exactly.
In
Because I was
fact-
about to say, I was going to that to say, you know what? In my experience, I didn't have to spend an arm and a
Yeah, but
leg.
you're old. Pella, we're talking about what's happening today. Guys, today they're rocking us. Guys, go do yourself a favor, go and sit at these Centon restaurants. And not
Yeah.
even the fancy ones. Go to Tasha's. Tasha's isn't
Yeah,
fancy.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Niggas who say it's fancy, they come from villages. Right? Go there.
Easier on the village guys, okay? They're also watching here.
Yeah, I hope they are.
They don't have Wi-Fi.
They're probably like, who's Tasha's?
And then what ends up happening is your age group is
Yeah.
dating Zweli, right? And you got off a taxi.
Yeah,
Zweli's gonna pick her up. He's gonna drop her off. You got out of a taxi, Ndota.
yeah.
So now you're gonna say to her, please leave Zweli alone. Come with me. We're gonna take this taxi together. I can buy you that ice cream with the flake on at KFC. You get what I'm saying?
I
It's
get you.
as easy as it is to say, you need to find genuine people.
Yeah.
Where it's not gonna be financial.
Yeah.
But back to the conversation I had earlier on about this prostitution rings, right?
Oh, is that what you're calling it?
I don't know what else
Call
you
a
call
spade
it.
a spade.
Hey, guys. But in a world
But,
where
okay,
people
pause.
don't have to be pushed to sell themselves for money, it's difficult to find genuine people. Because what you'll find is maybe in the kasi, I meet a girl, I
Yes,
like her, we
yes.
fall in love.
Yeah.
But in the background, she's getting smashed for 5K every night. What do I do in that sense? I love her, she loves me, and Vele I'm also smashing, right? But she has a job.
She has a job.
She has a
Sure.
job.
Kiara?
I'm not going to give her 5K.
I'm wondering. Okay, the first question is, I wasn't gonna let that comment slide. Like, I'm colored, but I don't generally go for colors. How does that sit with yourself? And I'm not saying that your opinion represents everyone else, but how does it sit with yourself? Because I know, as And by the way, I don't know. I'm so confused with this colored thing. I think we're all black, but anyway, as if I were to say I don't date black chicks, ooh,
It would be a fight.
ooh, yeah. Do you feel also sideways when he says that?
So my thing is as well. So growing up, I
Yeah.
didn't think that kind of boys like found interest or were interested in me
Okay.
to start off.
Okay.
And growing up, so the church we went to was predominantly colored.
Oh,
And
okay.
we were always in colored communities. So with that being said, I was always exposed to colored guys. And
Oh,
with
okay.
that came also a lot of the mentality. So with me as well, I can't say that I really go for colored guys. And also the people that I attract right now are not colored people.
Oh, okay.
There'll be like one or two. But, so I don't find anything wrong in what you said.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
No, I think let's go back to Zweli's original question. And you touched on it and you skated by. You said that you gained insight into the mentality. Break it down for us.
What do you mean break it down?
Oh, like
What is that mentality that you're referring to? What is the colored guy mentality?
I don't want to generalize. I'm just speaking on people that I've interacted with.
Yeah.
And that I've been exposed to. So, besides like my family members, besides my family members, so people that could potentially be a partner to me,
Okay.
you find that like, oh no, they don't really have goals. They have a goal of making money, but they don't want to go where you want to go.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I don't need that in my life. Personally, I don't know about you, but I don't need that in my life. I know what I'm doing. And like you guys said earlier on, it's either you grow up with or
you're staying behind.
Yes,
And
yes, yes.
unfortunately,
You're staying behind.
So are you also navigating like the potential partner along those lines to say what is their personal plan and does it align with mine?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no lies there.
There's no lies. Oh, okay.
I've only been in one relationship, and with that, I was on the thing of, oh no, you have a nice personality, I like you for you. And then that guy, a month went by, he didn't talk to me. Like you said, things were down. And
He was down and out.
And I learned that I can't be here for personality only. He told me he loved me, and then he was down and out and he left. So I can't do that. Personally, I can't.
Okay. So do you think had he reached out, would that have been different during those moments?
I think I'm quite understanding.
Uh,
Unreasonable.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
I think, and you see, this touches on, thanks for sharing that. This touches on what I'm saying is that you're setting yourself for failure by thinking, I need to do all of these things to attract the opposite partner.
Okay, let's turn it around. Let's not just make it, because when you say it's like girls, it's become broad. You are hating on my man here. But would you date a Xhosa woman? Let's take it back to your roots.
This guy is so wrong for this. No,
Are they
what's up?
suitable for you?
Mine is different. Mine is
How's yours
different.
different?
Mine is different. I had a conversation with my mother, and she said, "My son, if you want to have peace in your household, stay away from your sisters." Yeah, and I took that, and I can't say I've really experienced a full-on relationship. I've dabbled.
Those one nights, 2 weeks.
Yeah, yes, and that confirmation bias are feisty. Stay away. Don't let this
You see,
build
as
on.
much as he has his own reasons,
Yeah.
you also have your own reasons against your own people.
It comes with preference. And you see, the thing is, what do you want in this world? I have an end goal.
Yeah.
Right? And my end goal is to, sort of like your fantasy, I have my own fantasy.
Yeah,
Strip myself completely away from corporate. Completely.
Yeah.
Become an invoice boy.
it's still corporate.
Not when it's my own corporation.
It's still
it's
the
different.
same.
You
You'll
get
still
what
be
I'm saying.
circling back and writing kind regards to
Yeah,
get that
but-
invoice processed.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But it will fall within my own responsibilities. And I like that. But
Okay.
with that being said, somewhere down the line, I throw money into becoming an invoice boy.
Okay.
Which means somewhere down the line, whoever I'm dating, whoever I'm sleeping with at
Yeah.
the time,
Yeah.
they are losing out on that money. But they need to be understanding horror no man.
What do you mean they are losing out on that money?
Oh, the money I'm spending on my dreams
Okay.
could be spent on a vacation somewhere.
Oh,
Somewhere, right?
yes,
Pay for
yes,
hair,
yes,
nails,
yes,
the
yes.
works.
Yeah.
But I need to put my dreams first. In the same sense, I expect them to put their dreams first. But when we're sitting together and I say, hey, Chief, I just paid 50,000 rand for 1, 2, 3. She goes, okay, no. Next time, come to me. My uncle can charge you 48 for it.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
I need somebody like that.
I get you.
And where I find them to be, hey, guys,
Where are they?
they are out there, but you need to search high and low. High and
Yeah,
low.
you sound like you need to go do job interviews.
Me,
If
HR.
possible.
Yeah, like
If
the
possible.
like the first date is. So
Yeah,
what
no.
do you do for a living?
No. Wait, before we
Who's your uncle?
guys, how I do it, right? Before we even go on a date,
Yeah.
you know there's that part where we're infatuated with one another.
Oh yes.
Even before the dates, we've seen each other, we speak to each other, phone calls consistently.
The talking stage they
The
call it.
talking stage,
Yeah.
right? Before you start sleeping together.
Yeah.
Um,
Logic.
my question is always,
Months.
my question is always, Jorge, what's your end goal in life? And it's a very broad question.
It is.
So I'd like you to dive into it deep. If you're gonna tell me, Jorge, I want to work as a PA nan. You understand? We're not going to the same place. When I'm crying at night, you don't understand these tears. When somebody's not processing an invoice, you don't understand what's bothering me.
Payroll is here.
Hey, payroll is here. You're gonna need something fast. When I'm phoning around,
It's 6 o'clock. It hasn't clocked in the bank account.
Hey, now you're phoning. Bella, it's Friday. It's 12 o'clock. The money's not in. It's a long weekend. It's only coming in Tuesday.
Hey,
What do you tell your guys?
tell me about it.
Right
now.
Right now, I'm on that exact thing. Because I understand it. And for some reason, guys pay 12:01, 12:02. They pay after deadline.
It is what it is.
But if you're going to come to me and cry
Thanks,
because your manager didn't make you tea this morning, what do I say to that exactly? How do I explain your frustration? Because I understand that frustration, but that one is a building, it's a ladder. There's a reason it's called a corporate ladder. It's a ladder.
Yeah.
What is the end of said ladder?
Okay.
And I find a job interview, you can put it right. But the second you answer it wishy-washy, it means you have not figured yourself out yet. I have not figured myself out either. But there's a vivid image I have of where I need to go. There's the saying I always say to people, and I say, in my mind, the money is already there. In my mind, I have what I want. It's just time and distance between me and it.
Yeah.
And I'm closing that gap. Do you know where you are going?
Do you find yourself looking in your your peer group?
I'm looking wherever they let me look.
Kiara,
35, 36, I'll take it on.
Kiara, on your end, because I can tell that you're looking for someone who's already has made a determination of what their life is and where they're going, which I think sometimes is something that does not come so naturally. Like you say, the 20s is where people are discovering themselves, they're having fun, and the conversation of what are your goals and whatnot, it's almost at its elementary stage. Do you find yourself having to maybe have more conversations with more people to determine, does this one do they have legitimate goals, or they're just out here to have fun? And because they're having fun, I need to talk to the next person who's serious. Do you find yourself doing that, or are you? It's not a pressure point. It's like if it happens, it happens.
With that, if it happens, it happens. That leaves a lot of room for gray area.
Oh.
And personally, I can't do grey area.
Okay.
In terms of my personality type, it's either black or white.
Oh, all right.
Sometimes grey, but it's really either black or white. So in terms of grey area or going with the flow, I find that a bit difficult. So I tend to step away from that. But if someone approaches me, I'd like for them to like state their intentions. If they're here for fun, they can be here, but they're not going to stay very long, you know.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Go ahead.
I think that's Zweli's fantasy. His village. As men, it's impossible to approach women with the truth. I always said this to my girlfriend that if you love me, I will tell you now. Our relationship's foundation is based on a lie. When we met and I told you I like you, I was lying.
I like
Not
So you'd lie and say, yes, I do have goals, and my goal is to
Yes,
successful in
definitely.
this.
Definitely.
But-
For me to get to that point
Yeah.
where you like me too, I'm definitely gonna lie to you the rest of the way.
But if I can come in there,
Okay.
you see what I like about certain questions,
Yeah.
like the whether you have goals or not.
Yeah.
It's easy to see somebody who's lying, right? In the sense of, Zweli says he's in IT. I ask him a simple question about coding. Now Zweli's lost. Zweli's not really in IT. He has a friend, or he's thinking maybe he's in IT because he sends emails. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's easy to say, Jorge, and you see it a lot amongst these mining guys. Jorge, no, I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you ask simple questions. Jorge, can you send me paperwork? Can you send me a location?
But how is
And
she
then
going to ask that question?
No, she's not gonna ask those questions,
what
right?
you're just saying is, at some point, they're going to show themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Eventually.
Eventually it comes out, Pella. Zweli can dress nice all he wants, right?
Yeah.
Tie, suit, shirt,
Yeah.
boga amapanda. You understand? Everything looks right. But somewhere along the line, somebody asked him something about an investment portfolio.
Yeah.
And now he realizes that he's swimming in the deep end. Because, Nami, I can say I'm in security.
Yeah.
Because I carry that nightstick that they used to eat our grandparents with.
Yeah.
Right? And then you meet somebody who's a private bodyguard.
Uh-huh.
And they say, okay, now can you show me your qualification, or where did you get your qualification done?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell them about that Technicon down the street, where I had to write my name and circle A, B, and C.
Guys, all I'm hearing is how difficult it is to maintain this idea that we think is working, but it's not working.
It's working
And
for me.
In my village, you don't have to.
I'm not coming.
It's like Kiara would see the guy in the village. Oh, he helps at the farm, and I probably help with, I don't know, slaughtering
Yeah, doesn't
animals.
want that guy.
I'm not coming.
She doesn't want the guy who's in the farm.
Remember his goals?
Yes.
Yeah,
There's no goals at the farm. They are limited to these cows.
I was about to say, all they do is wake up at 3 in the morning.
You're not
And
interested
in
in
winter, they
farm,
stand in the cow shed.
in my village. Let me find out from her. You're not interested in my village.
If I'm being honest, I
No.
like my life in Joburg.
Told you.
I'm not going to lie.
You see, here's where it comes in. And you've hit that crisis. You're correct. You're going through something. Let us scrap this village thing, go and see a therapist, find out what's really wrong.
No, this is after seeing the therapist. This is how I feel now. I'm
You
like,
didn't
no,
pay
I
enough.
think I want
You didn't pay enough.
No, I think the it's all performative, my friend. It's
It
all
is,
performative.
But that's because you need units of measurement, right?
yeah.
If it isn't performative, we wouldn't be paying athletes what we pay athletes. We wouldn't be paying musicians what we pay musicians. Your brother is a photographer.
Yeah, but
If it's not performative, he goes broke.
But relationships cannot. There's no policy to relationships.
There
Where
should be
everything
one.
that you've
No, there
mentioned.
should be one. And then, you know what I like? I like ride or dies. In relationships, to be honest, if I'm down and out, we must both be down and out.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that you should be financially down and out, but you must understand, Jorge, hey guys, it's not lavish this month. sit still a little bit. As long as the Netflix account is paid, we should be fine.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right? Maybe I shot the 10 rand here, you must be able to say, Nana, here's a 4 rand.
Yeah.
You understand? The problem is, a lot of people do not put units of measurements in relationship. To say at this stage, this should happen. And I'm not trying to rush it or put a system in place for it. But there needs to be a unit of measurement to say yes or no, good or bad. Because it doesn't help I'm stuck in a relationship with somebody for 6 years because I love them and they love me. But there's nothing coming out of it.
Yeah, well, you said you were stuck. So for me, it's like, I don't know what that doesn't look like something that's out of love, or it means that you don't see any benefit.
That's it. That's exactly it.
Okay.
Right? And a lot of the time, love cannot be the only benefit.
Yeah.
Because I'll say again, as much as I love you and you love me, we cannot tell the landlord we love him.
Yeah.
He wants money.
In my village, you can.
Yeah, you see, I'm not coming there. I don't know how much time